Dear students, today I am going to explain you illustration number 1. We are going to begin with our consignment accounting part. So illustration 1, before I start explaining this illustration, any question or any illustration when you get in consignment, see to it that you read it at least twice. Try to understand and then start framing the journal entry, how the journal entries and the accounts will be prepared in the background of your mind. Okay, now have a look at the illustration number 1. When consignee sold total goods, this means what? When there is no unsold stock, whatever goods the consignor has sent, consignee has completely sold them. So in such a case, how do we do the accounting treatment in consignment? That is what you are going to see here. Now the real question begins. Dear students, have a look. Sri Manikantha of Guntur consigned goods of value rupees 1 lakh to their agent Sri Rama of Hyderabad. Okay, it's very clearly given who is the agent, Sri Rama, and Sri Manikantha of Guntur, he is from Guntur place. He has consigned goods, means he has sent goods to Sri Rama to sell on behalf of Sri Manikantha. So here Sri Manikantha is the consignor and Sri Rama is the consignee. Okay, so how do we write the first journal entry, dear students, when we send the goods on consignment? Consignment account debited to goods sent on consignment. How much amount? 1 lakh you will be writing. Then what happened? Let's have a look. Sri Manikantha paid, means who is paying here? The consignor is paying, means all these expenses, the loading expense, the insurance in transit, these are the expenses which are borne by the consignor. So how do we write the journal entry then? Yes, consignment to Hyderabad to cash or bank. Now here this consignment, as we said, you will be preparing a consignment account, but here then you will have to mention also, because on a company which is sending goods on consignment, there is a possibility that so many consignments are going out of from that place. From Guntur, the goods have gone to Hyderabad. There is a possibility that goods must have gone to other parts of the country as well. So here when you write consignment account debit or credit, you need to clearly mention which consignment is it. Like here we have consignment which is sent to Hyderabad. So we will write it as consignment to Hyderabad, account debited to cash or bank. How much amount? 5,000 will put. Then what happened further in the question? On receiving the consignment, Sri Rama sent rupees 50,000 worth of bank draft as advance. So advance is paid by Sri Rama. How much advance he has paid? 50,000. So how do we write the journal entry? Bank account. Here clearly it is given that it is a bank draft. So we'll write it as bank account debited to Sri Rama's account being advanced received. If you see here children, whenever we start answering, you need to very clearly mention books of Sri Manikantha, means we are writing in the books of the consignor. Excuse me. So how we will prepare? First, books of Sri Manikantha consignor. Within brackets just mention whether that particular books belong to consignor or consignee, as you have learned writing the journal entry for both of them. Okay, so before we begin, okay, let's complete the question. So 50,000 advance is sent. After that, what has happened? Have a look. Sri Rama sent account sales. In the beginning of the chapter, I have told you that consignee, he will send an account sales giving all the details. How much he has sold the product for, what is his commission he is supposed to get, and what are the expenses that he has paid on the sales of the goods which are sent to him. So that is account sales. Account sales is the document which will have all this information. How much Sri Rama has sold the goods for, which he was supposed to sell for 1 lakh. Then what are the expenses he has put on this consignment, and also his commission. See, gross sales means how much he has sold all the goods for 2 lakh rupees. And the godown rent he has paid 1,000. Then for advertisement of these goods, how much expenses did he incur? 2,000. And after that, what is his commission? 10% on sales. Okay, so how much was he asked to sell the goods for? 1 lakh. And how much did he sell for? 2 lakhs. Why do you think he must have done that? He had did it so that he will get good amount of money because of the percentage on commission. In case if he has sold all the goods for 1 lakh, as Sri Manikantha said, he would have got 10%, that is 10,000 on it. But now that he has sold it for more, he will get 10% on this amount, that is 20,000. That is the reason why consignee tries to sell the goods for even better value than the consigner has asked him or her to sell. Okay, that the reason is commission. Now if you see here, both the parties are equally benefited. Manikantha, he actually wanted on these goods how much? 1 lakh, but he is getting more than 1 lakh. So he is very happy like that. And consignee, he was supposed to get 10,000 on this, but because he sold it for more, he is going to get 20,000. So he is contented like this. So let us go further with our journal entries. So the first journal entry, I think it's better I'll explain you in the textbook itself. All right. Because some students, they are facing problem in downloading the video. And further have a look. Sri Rama attached a bank draft for the balance due to Sri Manikantha. You're required. Okay, so after all this, if you remember, when you prepare the consignor account and the consignee account, the balancing figure, that's going to be our bank draft, actual amount which has to go to consignor. Okay, means consignee has sold it for 2 lakhs. He will deduct his expenses. He will deduct this 3,000. He'll deduct 20,000, and also he'll deduct the advance which he has already paid. The remaining amount will be the bank draft which he'll send to the consignor. Okay, now what are you exactly asked? You are asked to write the journal entries and prepare necessary ledger accounts in the books of Sri Manikantha and Sri Rama. Okay, so in this illustration, you'll be writing the journal entries in both the books of that is Sri Manikantha and Sri Rama, and also you'll prepare the accounts in the books of Sri Manikantha, also in the books of Sri Rama. All right, let us go further. As I said, heading will be, first we are taking consignor, books of Sri Manikantha, journal entries. When the goods are sent on consignment, how do we write? Consignment to Hyderabad to goods sent on consignment. How much amount? 1 lakh rupees. So that is put, and description you'll put, being the goods sent on consignment. Format, format I'm not telling because we all know. We'll put the date, particulars, the ledger folio, debit amount in rupees and credit amount in rupees. Then what has happened next in the question? Expenses which are put up by Sri Manikantha. How much? Insurance and loading together 5,000. And how do we write the journal entry for that? Consignment to Hyderabad to cash and bank account, being expenses paid. Okay, just make it even more clear, being expenses paid by consignor. Okay, so 5,000 is put up. Then what has happened? We have received advance. When advance is being received, who is the cash is coming in consignor's account, so bank account, that is how we have received it in bank draft. Okay, and who has paid it? Sri Rama, the consignee, being advanced received. Children, you will be only able to solve if you are thorough with your journal entries. In case if you haven't prepared, please do it as soon as possible, unless you are going to miss the whole chapter. All right, so that is how the advance received journal entry we have put for 50,000. After that, what has happened? The account sales is sent. First one we have got is sales made. When the sales is goods are sold, how do we write the journal entry? We write it as, like when the goods are sold, we write cash account debited to goods account. Yes, but here did we receive cash? No. We, in the sense I am talking in point of view of Sri Manikantha. Received? No. It is still with Sri Rama. And goods which have gone out, they have gone out through consignment to Hyderabad. Okay. Wherever you will be writing consignment account, dear students, you will have to write it as consignment to Hyderabad. Okay. So how much sales is actually done? 2 lakh rupees. Then we have expenses which are paid by the consignee. We have two expenses here. One is go down rent which he paid, and also the advertisement he paid 2,000. So what we'll do is we'll club both of them. Okay. So when these expenses, all the expenses, they are borne on consignment. So we'll debit consignment. And who has given these? The amount towards this consignment, Sri Rama's account. Okay, so being the expenses payable to Sri Rama, how much? 1000 plus 2000, it's going to be 3000. Okay, all right. After that, what has happened? Commission. Commission is 10% on sales. To be receivable. Okay, so we'll write it as consignment to Hyderabad account debited to Sri Rama account, being commission payable to Sri Rama. Okay, all right. So if you see here, 2 lakhs into 10 by 100, you will get 20,000. So this is the commission amount which has to go to Sri Rama. After that, only after preparing the accounts, we'll come to know whether we made profit or loss. So we will transfer profit or loss, and then in the bank account also, the difference amount only after preparing the account you'll come to know. And finally, we'll just close the goods sent on consignment account by transferring it to trading account. If you see, this is how you generally write consignment account, children. Here this consignment is Hyderabad consignment account for consigner. You'll see debit and credit. Goods sent on consignment, how much is it? 1 lakh rupees. Okay, then expenses put up by consigner, to cash, to bank, expenses incurred by consigner. Then we'll write consignee. Instead of writing consignee, what you'll write is, you'll write Sri Rama here. See to it that all of you copy this, do this illustration, I would rather say, rather than copying. Try to solve this illustration in your notes so that you'll get an idea. Okay, so instead of consignee, you'll write a Sri Rama account, and within brackets you mention this, expenses incurred by consignee. How much? 3000. Again, to Sri Rama account, commission payable. How much? 2 lakhs. Whatever the goods are sold for. In case if you are given percentage, you will calculate only on the gross sales. Or otherwise, in a few illustrations and questions, you will be given straight away the amount of commission which has to go to the agent. In that case, you will be taking the amount. Okay, so here we have our 20,000. Okay, so this side we are done with posting everything. Now this side we write as by Sri Rama's account, sales made by him, that is 2 lakh rupees we'll write. Okay, total both the sides, you'll get 2 lakh this side, and you'll get this side a difference amount of 72,000. Okay, means this is our profit. On sales you got this much after taking out the amount the sales was actually supposed to be done, and also the expenses of consigner, expenses of consignee, then also the commission, whatever amount is left. So this is the profit which consigner is getting through this Hyderabad consignment. Actual, he was willing to sell his products for 1 lakh. Other than that 1 lakh and other than these expenses also which he has borne, how much still he is left with? 72,000. Okay, so here you will write it as to profit and loss account, and within brackets you will mention profit. Okay, means this profit which will be shown in our profit and loss account in the financial statements. So first we will prepare the consignment account, dear students. After that we make the consignee account. Consignee account, to know actually how much amount the consignee is supposed to give us. Here consignment to Hyderabad you will write, don't write consignment account straight away. Little corrections in your textbook illustrations. Now these corrections doesn't mean that the actual corrections, but to make the answer look even more clear. So you'll write consignment to Hyderabad account, how much actual sales is done? 2 lakhs. This side first will be the advance amount, cash, bank or bills payable. You'll write for sales made by him. No, this is wrong. Advance payable. Okay, for advance pay, or you just mention advance. Okay, how much advance he has given us? 15, to Sri Manikanta 50,000 advance paid by him. Okay, now this is an extra entry, just cut it. I think here it's clearly given. It's a continuation, students, by cash, bank and bills receivable account. This line is a printing error, so just avoid that. Then we have expenses which are incurred by consignee. Sri Rama's account means all the details we'll have only pertaining to Sri Rama. Regarding Sri Manikanta, we'll not have any information here. So again, consignment to Hyderabad, how much expenses he has put? 3,000. Consignment to Hyderabad, how much commission is to be paid? 20,000. So now when we total both the sides, you'll write 2 lakhs this side and this side. 73,000 total is coming. How much, what is the difference amount? 1,27,000. Okay. So by bank payment received from consignee for settlement of account. So how much consignee is actually supposed to give to the consignor? 1,27,000. Okay. Yes. Alright, now here we have goods sent on consignment account. Debit side we have trading account and credit side we have consignment account. Like this is the balance of goods sent on consignment account which is being transferred to trading account. The journal entry was already explained in our previous class. Goods sent on consignment account debited to trading account. Okay. Yes, so this is how in the books of consignor we'll write. And now let us come to the journal entry part. Like profit, already we have got profit here. So how we'll write the journal entry for profit? Consignment to Hyderabad account debited to profit and loss account. How much amount did we calculate? 72,000. That very same amount you will show it in the journal entries. Okay, and in full settlement, how much amount the consignee is supposed to send? 1,27,000 rupees will be sent to the consignor. So that also we'll write here. Bank account debited to Sri Rama's account. Consignor's book, he's getting the bank draft. So it's coming in, and who's paying it? Who's the giver of it? Sri Rama. Alright. And the last one just now I have explained. Goods sent on consignment account. How we'll put the journal entry? Goods sent on consignment to trading account. So this is how we'll write the journal entries and accounts in the books of consignor. Now if we see consignee, the first goods when it is sent on consignment, we don't write any entry, and also the expenses borne by consignor, we don't write any entry. But advance, it is paid. Who is the receiver? Sri Manikantha. And what did go out from Sri Rama? Bank. Okay, because he paid it in bank draft. How much did he give in advance? 50,000. Children, you won't be able to understand what I am explaining if you are not thorough with your journal entries. So, in case if you have any doubt, just go back to the journal entries, and yet if you don't understand the journal entry, just ping me up. Alright. The next journal entry we have when the goods are sold on behalf of Manikantha. Cash is coming in, but this cash belongs to whom? To the consignor, because the consignment is sent by the consignor. So, Sri Manikantha will be written in the books of Sri Rama. Being goods sold on behalf of Sri Manikantha. How much did Sri Ram sell it for? 2 lakhs. Okay. Now, being expenses, whatever expenses are borne by consignee, how he will write? Sri Manikantha account debited to cash or bank. Cash and bank is going out from Sri Rama, but who is actually supposed to pay all these expenses? The consignor. Okay, so whenever consignee Sri Rama is spending any amount, he is supposed to get that amount refunded from Sri Manikantha. That is why whenever the consignee's expenses are paid, we show it in journal entry. It is like this: consignor account debited to cash or bank. And after that, commission. When commission is received, how do we write the journal entry? Cash account debited to commission account in the books of consignee. But did he receive cash? No. Yet to be paid by whom? Sri Manikantha. That is why the consignor will be debited and commission will be credited. That is why if you see the description also, being commission receivable is written. And after that we have the journal entry for the full settlement. Okay, what is going out from the consignee? See, he received 2 lakh rupees, but he is giving certain amount, that is 1,27,000 to whom? Who is the receiver? Sri Manikantha. So that will be your last journal entry in the books of consignee, being full and final settlement of consignment sent to Sri Manikantha. Now consignee, when it is about maintenance of accounts, he will just prepare one account, and that is going to be of the consignor, that is Sri Manikantha. Why he is preparing this? To know how much actual amount will be going to Sri Manikantha after he take out all the amount that has to come to him. Alright. Like a consignor and consignee account, when you do, dear students, the balancing figure will be same. If you see the consignor book, when he prepared the account of consignee, The balance was 1,27,000. Same balance you will get here also, because whether it is consignor or the consignee who is maintaining the account or whose account is being maintained, the amount which has to be received and paid is going to be the same. All right. So now here sales made, we have written it on the credit side. As per the journal entries, you will just go on posting 2 lakhs. And once you solve some sums, dear students, it will be very easy. You will just go on writing on your own. Okay. We'll talk about that experience in near future. Yes. So Sri Manikantha's account, that is consignor's account, is being made. Debit and credit side is put. Date particulars amount. Date particulars amount is put up. Now here in debit side we have the advance to bank and which is paid to consignor. The amount which the consignor is supposed to give to the consignee. Then the expenses which are incurred by the consignee. So again, this amount is written so that it could be taken from Sri Manikantha, because advance is to be taken back, and that is why it is written here. And also the expenses, the Manikantha is supposed to bear it, so he'll ask for a reimbursement of the expenses whatever he has put, and also the consignee will claim for the commission which he has to receive from Manikantha. So what basically this account tells is, actually consignee Sri Rama, he got 2 lakh rupees. On that, after taking his 50,000 which he has paid as advance, after taking out the 3,000 which he has put the expenses, go down rent and advertisements, and after he takes his commission, what is the balance amount from this 2 lakhs which should go to the consignor? That is 1,27,000. This is the difference figure which will write it as to bank account balance remitted. Balance remitted means this is the actual amount which should go to the consignor. Okay, so that is about this illustration number 1, dear students. Any doubts, you can just put a question or put your doubt to me on WhatsApp. I'll try to explain it in tomorrow's class. Thank you, students.